behold the making of the hot dog juice. Ah! Oh my God! This is your 1970s family living their dreams, eating Jello. It's all Jello. Dinner, dessert, a glass of milk. That's probably Jello too. I am going to take this really long cardboard tube and hold it up to my container. I'm going to make a mark, but I'm going to make it a little below because then you get a nice little ridge and you could fill it in with something else. There's no way this is going to be enough. Crap. You know that movie WALL-E? When the world turns like that, that's what WALL-E is going to find. It will still be around. Food container Jello molds. There's always room for Jello. This is what happens to the acrylic medium, okay? When you're done with it. It just gets plasticky. Look at that. Is that like ASMR? I don't know what that stands for, but I guess it's a sound thing. We've got enough for this to stick and for it to take like a week to dry. I really want to show you something great that I found at Goodwill, okay? This is, okay, first of all, this hot dog Jello mold is ready for presentation. Literal silver platters for this thing. We're just gonna use one. Look, picture its future, okay? Right here. I think the most important find that we found at Goodwill was this patchouli smelling candle. It's a hot dog candle that's supposed to smell like a grilled hot dog, but what it really smells like is if you mixed every candle on the shelf at a craft store. Or this one is, this one's hot dog juice's future self is sitting right here, okay? Is this the answer to the Jello hole problem? This is fine. You got the ridges, you have your little folds, your Jello folds, invested here for days. Oh my God. This is, if it were a real hot dog juice Jello mold, you would really have it in a mold and it would come out perfect. Like your suburban life. This is day, I don't even remember what day we're on, of the hot dog juice Jello mold project. And we are going on to our little glue adventure. Turning these cardboard tubes with plastic spoons with the handles cut off, taped to the top, and gesso twice, 2 coats of gesso, okay, into fake Jello mold hot dogs. So that's nasty, but that's what I'm going, kind of what I'm going for. We're celebrating the art of gross old food. It gets worse before it gets better. Oh my God, that's just awful. Oh my God, why did I use a red paper with gray on the back? Why? This is what I'm doing with my masters right here, this. hot dog Jello. Fake hot dog Jello. Wow, that is the worst one. That one's gonna go in the back. Hot dogs for the Jello. Oh my God, it's even worse from above. Anyway, so while I was filming the painting part, obviously that's not in this video because it was blurry, the whole thing. So I just decided to paint it. I just decided to come on and show you. This is the almost done painted version, and I need to glue on our cardboard hot dogs. Favorite part of the video was collaging these hot dogs. Cadmium red deep hue. No, cadmium red medium hue. It's so hard for me to remember all these names. It's red and dark red, but it's really these cadmium red light. This is full cadmium. This is imitation cadmium. It's perfect. Cadmium yellow light and yellow ochre were our yellows. My two fluids here were fluid acrylics. For the fluid around were quinacridone magenta and permanent violet dark. And finally, last but not least, raw umber, the color of filth. Always use this if you want to filth things up. And, oh, there's one more I forgot. White, titanium white. You can't just have a plastic and cardboard Jello mold. You have to put it, you have to have presentation, okay? This is where it's gonna go. We're gonna glue these weenies on, and it is going to be spectacular. Oh. Oh my God. I can't control my wieners. Oh my God. Jeez. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's tomato liquid. Tomato soup. So I read the actual recipe of what is in this thing, and it is merely gelatin, tomato soup, 1 can of tomato soup. Yes, it was real. I know what you're thinking. It was real. People really used to make this. Tomato soup, 1 can of tomato soup, 1 can of SpaghettiOs, and 2 packs of gelatin, and hot dogs. This is for girls' night. Oh, shit. Hot dog juice, Jello molds from the 60s. Now we're gonna mix some permanent violet dark in with the cadmium red light. That looks intentionally disgusting. This tiny little brush here for the yellow. Here's some cadmium yellow light. And if you sing the names of your colors, it makes them work better. Where our little bit of white is gonna come in. And I'm glad there's some red because the red it is actually encased in tomato, in radioactive tomato. That might be a little bit too, ugh. I'm obsessing about Jello right now. This is about as far away from Jello. Actually, it's not that far away from Jello. So we're gonna glue down the wieners. This will dry clear. Spread a bunch on the top. You guys. Oh my God. Now this is kind of like wiener flour arranging. Well, let's just form the glue a little. And I'm gonna have to paint. I am gonna have to touch this up with paint. I don't think it's all gonna dry clear, but most of it will. You know, That is super gross and exactly what I was going for. Jello SpaghettiOs, masterpiece of the kitchen in the 1950s and 60s. These were status symbols. If you made this and you brought it to a party, everyone knew you were an amazing housewife because you had the time to not only wait for the SpaghettiOs and the hot dogs to settle in this thing, but you also had a fridge to keep it in when people just were like, I don't know why I should eat that. I'm guessing this was a thing, so I'm guessing people ate it. I'm guessing people ate all sorts of stuff